Everybody, how's it going? So, today I want to talk about a topic that is extremely important, and it's an accidental defense technique that a lot of us use when we feel like it's not worth the time explaining how we feel because we feel like the person we're talking to won't truly understand. So, the topic of today is stop saying you don't understand or you'll never understand. Now, one of the biggest reasons why you should stop saying this is because you are making it so your belief that you're alone is reaffirmed. You're making it come to reality when someone actually opens up to talk to you and you shut them down with the belief that they won't understand. And I understand if you're saying in your head right now, but they won't understand. It doesn't matter if they don't fully understand and comprehend the weight of the situation on you. All right, they don't need to feel what you're feeling and they don't need to be able to picture every bit of the situation. You just need to help them understand as much as possible. They're trying, so you need to try. Don't use an excuse why you can't open up to somebody just because you believe they're not going to perceive and understand all of what you're talking about or get what you're going through. You never know what they've been through. You deserve it to be able to have somebody that you can talk to. And if they don't understand off the get go, guess what? If they were willing to open up and say that they were there for you, then guess what? They're going to be there for you again and again and again. So it may take time for them to understand, but if you don't start informing them and helping them understand, then it's your fault and you are the reason why nobody is allowed in. I'm a perfect example. I thought people didn't understand the situations that I went through at work or my childhood or any of that. So I didn't talk about it. And it took years and years and years to be able to have conversations with a significant other or a friend because I just thought it was pointless. They didn't need to know and they wouldn't understand. But guess what? The few people I've told all understand. All have been through semi-similar situations, not exactly the same, but at least when they explain their situation to me, I can say, hey, that is kind of similar to what I went through. So please, if you take anything away from what I said today, if somebody's willing to listen and be there for you, give them a chance. Don't tell them that they're not going to understand. And if you feel like they won't understand, this may be multiple conversations, but it has to start somewhere. Now, obviously, that point of opening up, it's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be bringing up memories. You're going to be bringing up more feelings, and sometimes the easy route is to not talk to somebody, say that they don't understand, and use that as the excuse why, I just don't have to talk to people. I don't need to talk to people. I can figure this out on myself. When you bring it up, you're actually assisting yourself with rationalizing and solving whatever's going on as well. When you talk about it, you're working it out as it's coming out your mouth. And especially if you have somebody else that knows you, and then they're starting to understand you a little bit more. Your friend can be more perceptive on when you're off now that they know a little bit more information on you, and that creates an even better bond than before. And that's what's very important is it's not about having 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 friends. It's about having the handful that you can talk to. It may even be one or two people that you can actually talk to start with, but it's a start. And And it's not all about disclosing every bit of information. You can always just start small and just do it in small doses, so it's not so much for you. You know, it's sometimes hard throwing out the whole story there. You know, if you just do it piece by piece, it'll probably be a lot easier than all of it on you and the person that's listening. And that also gives you guys future conversations that you can plan out and you can get emotionally prepared for. And it makes, like I said earlier, it makes you stronger. Both of you as a relationship. It could just be a good friend or best friend or family member or a significant other. But the point being is it will definitely strengthen your relationship, and that person will be way more conscious of your feelings. I personally feel like a lot of males go through this issue as well, this toxic masculinity that we were born with, that, you know, we can't share our feelings, and so now, you know, the world's not going to understand us, or they don't understand what we're going through. Guess what? There's so many people that understand that this whole, you know, guys can't talk about their emotions to other guys because that looks weak. It's like, no, that's not weak. That is a large amount of strength that you're using, because you are going against what you were told as a child to not share your feelings, hide it from everybody, be the tough guy. Guess what? You don't have to do that. You can tell people how you feel, and it doesn't make you weak. I really don't want to dive too deep into this because I absolutely believe I need to do a video on the way that men believe that they're supposed to behave, or are told that they're supposed to behave, or, you know, all that good stuff, and toxic masculinity, you know what? Masculinity. There we go. So that'll be for a later date. Thank you so much for watching the video. Now, if you or anyone you know needs assistance due to mental illness or any difficulties in life, now we have a resource down below. It's relentless-nature/get help. And in this section, we include a bunch of free resources that go towards helping pay your bills, helping take care of your prescriptions, receiving counseling. We have the crisis lines all on there, and a bunch of other resources. Going through what you're going through can already be overwhelming enough. Then when you consider all the other things that you need to be able to pay for rent, food, take care of medications, doctor's appointments, all that extra stuff, it can just seem like an enormous mountain to climb. So we believe that the easier it is for you, the better and more hope. Hopefully it makes it 1,000 times easier to get everything that you need. All the resources are free. So, and another fantastic option on top of that is that you can share your story or talk about a topic with us so that we can put it on here, or you can end up being on our channel. And the purpose of that is your story matters. Your story can be the difference of somebody believing in that they can get better or not. So to all of you out there, wish you the best on your recovery. We're here for you. And if you're supporting others on their recovery journey, don't give up on them, because they would never give up on you. And we are all here for each other. Keep being relentless.